Alright, my mic is on. Is my volume all the way up? Alright. Now we can play.
About it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
How do I?
Curry with it. They get a
Get
hand
it.
on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
How do I bounce the ball? This is my first time playing. Did you really
Poked
just?
away, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession.
I don't
here.
know how to bounce the ball.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact.
Oh, you can hurry up now, like,
necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
How is that supposed to shoot? There's not any games. There's not controls. That right there is not fair.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
What the heck? If he makes this...
Took him no time at all on that one.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Deflects the pass. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. One player that he's talked
That's
to
not
these guys
fair.
a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's
Man,
one of the
did
premier
this man
shooters
just
in the
foul?
game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him.
If you
get
let the
physical,
Bulls get
and
this.
try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Beal following the basket by Nene.
No.
With it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Where am I?
Pass it to Nene, and he dunks it after the pick.
Did I
frees
just?
him up.
And a sturdy screen set
This
for
is
him
not
that
cool.
time. And he doesn't fool around.
Give me
Just
the ball.
straight to the rim.
Just give me the ball.
No way for his man to get around that.
What am I doing?
That's
Where
for
am
sure.
I at?
No chance, Kevin. I mean,
Who
the
am I?
screen was in the right spot.
This is
His
not
feet were
fair.
set.
It's my controller. You can tell that.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean,
That's
nice
not-
steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs
Give me
some
the
quick offense like a great play
This
defensively.
man just
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right
throw
there.
the.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
No, who has the ball now? I'm gonna foul this man.
Now Beal.
Don't make this. Don't make this. Don't make this. Do not make
Kick out
this.
to Wall.
Do not make this.
To the inside, and it's sent back by Bogut. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Well, look.
Mama.
Looking at the Wizards, they weren't as lauded as other teams last season, but the Wizards were a ferocious group on defense. Numbers support that. Their activity, Greg, could really bother teams.
Yeah, I mean, on the surface, oftentimes people look at them and think offense, but it really was, to your point, Kevin, the defense was the strength of that group. I mean, they do get out in transition, but it was the defense, I thought, that really allowed them to become elite.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Wall is screen on Thompson. Beal with another miss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And here's Wall. There's the three. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors trail by 10. Outside, Green. And nothing but hair on that one.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Here's Wall. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And for Green, long arms, great
Alright.
anticipation. We talk about the
I can't
IQ.
get a shot,
Also,
so
the
I'm just going to be
willingness
bad
to
for the rest of my
absorb
life.
contact, all
And
part of what makes him
yep.
special on the defensive end of the floor.
Now, why is there Gatorade in here? Okay, finally, a game has
brand.
brand.
For Jared Dudley. Then for the Warriors, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Iguodala in for Barnes. Oubre's checked in for Beal. And then
I
for
want to
Golden
see
State,
cheerleaders.
Leandro Barbosa.
Okay.
He's checked in
Those
for Klay
cheerleaders
Thompson.
look dumb.
And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Well, I have the ball, right? No, I don't. Well, I do, but not yet.
That'll be a 5-second call.
5-second call?
You know, now
Sure,
we have all
buddy.
these
Sure,
analytics, and if
buddy.
you look at
It's not
all
like
the
I was
advanced
plugging my
measures for
controller. Forget
defense,
it.
Draymond is one of the best in our game.
Who has the ball?
And teams are better
Give me
able
the
to
ball.
measure now defense with player tracking
give me the ball.
and the camera. So I think that
Exactly.
helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Porter with it. Barbosa picks him up. Humphries dishes to
Did he
Gordon.
that is such a smart idea.
By Spates. 1:37 left in the first. And the
What?
whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And I know they're not happy with the way they've been turning the basketball over. It can't be fun to watch or fun to be part of.
You know what? Pure and simple. If you're going to win, you have to take care of the basketball. The lack of discipline is a concern.
And they get it back. And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete. But he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. You know, a lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
Outside, Wall. Banked in off the glass. Wall's got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense.
That's not fair.
And force them to beat you over the top.
And that one's good by Gortat.
I think they need to
Oh.
get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these
Pass
easy
to me.
baskets.
That's
No.
got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Iguodala. The
Hit
Hail
this.
Mary from
No.
beyond half court is off target.
That's what the dumb thing is about this
Getting back to
game.
Marcin Gortat. His dad
You
was a
can't do-
successful boxer in
goodness.
Poland. So clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip off the old block.
Or just pass the ball.
Sessions checked in for Washington.
Just pass the ball, stupid. Dang. Pass the ball to him. Shoot it.
And that one misses.
And I got the
Otto
ball.
Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And
Come
how about
on.
several of his cousins also won state championships.
Dang.
Otto
Only
is the
one hit.
only one
If
in
you
the
hit
family
the,
to
if you
reach
hit
the
this.
NBA.
Here's Humphries, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
What the heck?
Huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Come on. That's not fair.
On to the basketball. I
He
mean,
shouldn't have passed the ball to me.
Giveaway after giveaway. You can't be
I know, I was
effective
supposed
and
to.
productive when you're doing that.
Just give me the
You know
ball.
what? Already
Just give me the
enough
freaking ball.
turnovers in the first half.
Give me the
for an
ball.
entire game.
Why you always going to that
Sloppy
team? Dang.
basketball.
And Washington making a change here. Neal's checked in.
No.
Humphries kicks to
No.
Gortat.
No.
Passes it to Neal.
No. 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 No.
Inside.
No. What?
And that one's good.
That's not fair.
And
The
it's
point.
like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages
Give me the
of a
ball. Just give
blowout.
me the ball.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far.
Get
no
this.
doubt about that.
Come on.
We're at the
I'm
end
next
of the first
time-
quarter. And what a
next time when I go back to
blowout already
Georgia.
in this one. Washington out in front.
I'm gonna go to my
running
uncle's
away
house and
with
play
it.
that 2K
And the
because this
second
2K
quarter
is
will
trash.
get underway
It's just the
after
worst
this
2K
short break.
ever. I can't even hit a shot. I shouldn't have hit that. My goodness. Alright, stop it. Now stop. Now stop doing flexing stuff.
And a chance to hear from
I
Bradley
don't- I don't-
Beal,
I
a
really
kid
don't
from a
care. I
football
really don't
family in
care.
St. Louis.
How do you skip this?
But said
This
his
controller
mother
is the
introduced him
worst.
to the game of basketball at a young age.
And at a young game, I need to play right
She definitely
now.
put the ball in my hand. She's the one who taught me my form, my follow through, and still to this day, she yells at me if I
cares?
miss a shot. So she's kind of a perfectionist, and she definitely taught me how to shoot. She can shoot it, and she still to this day thinks she can shoot better than me.
Maybe some other NBA players should be practicing with Bradley Beal's mom because she has definitely honed something special into him.
Yeah,
Why would you-
exactly.
why
I mean,
would the cheerleader
I'm not
just
sure
go in-
some of the more
go out and then
delicate
just go
NBA
back in?
egos could handle
Okay, so
her
they were
trash
going-
talking them when she beats them in a game of horse. Bradley's not
They
only
were
got a
going out.
special J, but he's
And
got
then
a
they went back
pretty
in.
good
That's,
disposition,
no, I
too.
don't care about this. Nobody likes
Welcome
it.
back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter.
This is
And for
dumb.
the
This
Wizards
looks
here,
really
they've been
dumb.
putting on a show, guys.
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
Everybody got rid of them Saxons. If I don't get this. Get
So
it?
on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter.
That's not fair!
He ends the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at
They
the
didn't
guard
let me
spots.
hit the
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's
That's
Barnes
not
at the
fair.
3, the small
Are you
forward.
betting in this
You know,
ball
there's
now?
no better sign of how efficiently a
me the
team is
ball.
operating than their assist numbers.
Give me the ball.
And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful
No.
when they play the
you're
game
not
like
getting
this.
nothing.
And really, the Warriors
Stop
had an
it.
amazing
Stop it.
regular
Stop
season
it.
last
Stop it.
year. Just
Stop
from
it.
a
No,
historical
stop it.
standpoint, it
No,
was one
stop
of the
it.
best.
No, stop
ever.
it. No, stop it right now.
Curry against Sessions.
Okay.
5 on the clock. Fires from 18. And the officials call travel violation.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and
What?
simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bradley Beal comes in for Gary Neal. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions.
Oh my.
Wall passes to Beal. Humphrey sets a pick for Beal. To the middle. And it's sent back by Bogut. This Warriors squad struggling. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real.
I'm never giving you the ball, dang.
For people to accept that fact.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wall up top. He's got 6.
Hold on.
Nene with the screen on Thompson. Beal, an easy layup.
All right, there's nobody watching. That's good.
Okay, now just make sure in this one.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be. The 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Timeout called the Warriors. Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young
also the game that I really want to play. I'm not listening to you freaking talk. It's really stupid.
Over the past
and
2 years.
I really don't care about you. I just
the
care about the
stars
game.
of our game feature versatility, and here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college, so he understands the importance of impacting other areas.
That's
I mean,
not
last season
fair.
His highest steals average of his career, and everything's upside with this
Just give
young
me the
man.
ball.
The sky's the limit.
Excellent.
Forget you then.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second
I'm about to
quarter.
foul.
And Wall
Just
kicks
let me
to
foul.
Beal.
No, just let me no, just chill. Let me foul.
And
No.
Wall. Here
Let
we
me
go now.
foul.
Another
I
field goal
wanted
for
to
him.
foul.
4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out.
All right, just give me the ball.
Just
Just go.
right now,
Just give me the ball.
on the
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's 4
no.
straight
Stop
field
it.
goals now, Greg, they've
No,
allowed from
stop
point
it.
blank range.
That's not.
Can't happen.
Here's
It's
the
not
break.
fair.
And here they go. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't
No,
matter if
don't you
we're
dare.
talking about
Thank
their
you.
offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
All right, skirt, 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 skirt,
It's
skirt,
Thompson
skirt,
off the drive
skirt,
to
skirt.
end the run.
If I don't hit this,
That's no good. Misses his first
Am I
shot
dumb?
tonight.
Ill-advised
Am I dumb?
shot there, Clark.
I'm really
Yeah,
dumb.
exactly. That was lower
If I
than
did-
low percentage.
That's
Did I
not
hit
the
that?
type of opportunity he fails to convert very
All right,
often.
go, skirt this way, that
And for
way,
those
this
of you
way,
just joining
this
us,
way,
we're
that way,
almost 2.5
skirt. No,
minutes into the second
no,
quarter.
you better not.
Here's Green.
Dunk.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free
What?
throws for the contact right there.
What?
Guys, one thing that was obvious to me,
How?
last year the Wizards really
I hit that.
matured as a team. I mean,
Y'all saw
they
that.
played as if they expected to win instead of a group kind of coming into their own.
This.
I thought they
This-
just showed a lot
this-
more composure
this
and
Kobe.
maturity on the court.
No good on the free
Forget
throw.
you.
As you said, the Wizards did look more mature last year on the floor with their play. They made sure to add
All right,
veterans
give me the
to
ball
achieve
back
that.
right now.
And not just any veteran, but a future Hall of Famer in Paul Pierce. I mean, his
Thank
presence
you.
on the team, I think, really is what propelled them
Stop
to
it.
achieve new heights. And it also went beyond just Paul Pierce.
Come
That
on, it's
roster
not
had a
fair.
combined 490
How do I
playoff
run faster?
games.
There's no controllers.
And that
It doesn't
playoff
tell me the
veteran
controls.
leadership,
Well, I got
I
the
felt
ball.
really
Dang,
helped
dang.
this young core to grow.
Go this way, skirt, that way, this way.
Thompson against Beal. And that's going to be a travel.
Come
Constantly shot
on!
themselves in the foot this
Can't
quarter
get a
with
freaking
all
hit.
of these
All
turnovers.
right, the only thing I'm
Very
gonna do now is
simple. You
dunk.
can't score if you can't maintain
And you
possession.
can't shut up because you're very talkative.
Here's Washington now. They've got an 8-0 run. That's good. And so Wall.
Where am I?
Boy, they've gone on
Where
this
am
run,
I?
and ball
How am
movement
I
has been
doing?
a big key.
Just give me the ball.
It really has, Clark. The
give me the ball.
defense
No,
unable
just
to
give me the ball.
react as quickly as
No,
necessary
you're not cornering
in
me.
terms of dealing with their pass.
Nobody cares about State Farm. Move, but for real,
Ball against
move.
Curry.
All right, move now. Move. You can move now. You can stop being
Just his
dumb.
first attempt.
Hit this.
And that's going to be too many steps.
Come
Gets the whistle on the
on.
travel.
Yeah, big blunder there.
I hit that. This game is dumb.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Gortat's checked in for Jared Dudley. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
You're not
Beal
gonna hit
against
this.
Thompson. Beal's shot is good.
Did you hit that?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Bradley Beal.
How do they have 33 and I got 0? Maybe it's because this game is trash.
Effortless
It's stupid.
and
Give me the ball. No, just give me the
He
ball.
gets in the rhythm from behind the arc.
That's not fair.
Lights out,
That is
baby.
not fair.
Lights out.
That is
Well, a lot
not
of points
fair.
off their turnovers this quarter. Way too many.
And the game
Forget
would
it.
be an
Just
entirely
let me play the
different
game.
story if
Do
they would
not
take
pass it
better
to the red
care
team.
of the
Do
basketball.
not.
Otto Porter
I swear to God,
Jr.
if you
is
do,
checked
do
in
not.
for the Wizards. Festus
Do
Ezeli, he's checked in for
not.
Golden State. Barbosa comes in for
Did you
Klay
just-
Thompson.
Forget you. Dang.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gortat. That one falls. His second
Give
basket
me
of
the
game.
ball.
He's
That's
now
what I'm
2
saying.
for 3.
And now
This game is dumb.
we can see them really
Give me the
working
ball.
it inside.
Yeah, Clark.
How
quality
did- no,
looks
no,
at
stop
the
it, no.
rim,
Give me the
That's fueling this
Work.
run.
No, stop it. No. Please do not.
Wall with the steal.
Did I
Now
just,
here comes Wall.
do I
Leading
look,
the
do I
break.
look stupid to y'all?
It's deflected.
I'm literally
Take
a
it out with
7-year-old
the steal.
playing a game that hit like already about like 4 shots, but that didn't count because this game
We've
is
got
stupid and dumb.
1:48 left in the first half.
What?
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half
It's
court. in time.
dumb!
Washington making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Gary Neal
Give me the
comes in for
ball.
Beal. And
Keep
Sessions
stopping
subbed
me.
in for John Wall. And the Wizards with possession. Good momentum, 14 straight points.
I bet you're
Picked by
not gonna hit
Humphries.
this.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston.
Did he just fall?
That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2.
And then you're gonna give
Maybe you
then
don't
he gets
sit
the
him
ball
at
back.
this point, but
All right.
you really have to be
Alright, bet you're
careful
gonna give me
to not
the
pick up
ball.
another before
Well,
half.
you're gonna give me the ball. The red team fell!
Unable to get the
Freaking
ball in
get the
bounds.
ball.
They get called for the
Give me
5-second
the ball
violation.
now. Right now. Thank you. Oh, yes. Alright.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
Whistle
I got
blows.
this.
If that's gonna be
Come
foul.
on!
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not
Come
the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking
I
because
swear to God, I hit
certainly
that.
have no idea.
How do they have 35? This is not
Wizards
fair.
have gone 7 of 9.
No,
in their
stop
field goal
it.
attempts here in
I'm
the
a
second
foul.
quarter.
I want
Look
to
at
foul.
offense.
I want to foul. Let me
What
foul.
a year for the Warriors.
Let me
Clark
foul.
won their division for the first
Thank
time
you.
in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
Give him the ball. What are you doing? Dang. You're not going to hit this. I know you're not. Nope.
And that one misses.
I knew it. Alright, you know what you're doing and you're not going to hit this. No. Nope.
And he's good on the second.
Come on. Look at this ball. Look at Blue Barney dancing. You can give me the ball now. No, stop it. Thank you.
1:24 left in the first half
Dang.
of basketball.
Oh, snap.
And that's out of bounds. Golden
What?
State will retain possession.
My teammate is
Temporary
dumb.
lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Give me the ball now. This game is so dumb. Got no game to play. So bored.